Man, man, we suck. So we didn't play a bad game, but it's just like the situation of Milan and people being happy for this. Are you happy for this? It's like we are minus 12 from the first from the first position from Atalanta. Atalanta that deserves, by the way, to be there, and I'm happy for Atalanta that is there. At least we are gonna see a Scudetto fight between Napoli, Inter, Atalanta, and I hope Napoli or Atalanta wins the Scudetto because I can't stand Inter winning again the Scudetto, right? So at least there is that. But yeah, we're just looking. We are here. We look at the others playing. That's what Milan is now. Is too late to do anything really. This was not a bad game, by the way, but not even like a excellent game as well. It's just this game is is what happens when you do a market that is not enough, and the coach doesn't have the players that he should have for his own system. It's all too late. Even playing like this, which is much better than playing with the usual a million attackers. We still need better players than this if we want to be AC Milan. If you want to be a mid-table team, then it's perfect. Are you happy with this mid-table? Because that's what we are. We are mid-table team right now. The moment Pulisic goes out, there is nothing. Our right side is just like offensively non-existent. I'm just very disappointed. So I'm gonna ramble and complain a little bit, but I kind of like complaining. That's what makes me Italian, I believe. It's kind of easy to complain when you support AC Milan. So let's try to talk a little bit about the game. The first half. I liked the first half. First, we had the right intensity. We were fast. We were, our counterattack was working, and it was a very nice game to watch too. It was like very entertaining, right? Then what happened is that Pulisic got an injury, and Loftus-Cheek came in, and when it's like you can't compare Loftus-Cheek with Pulisic, unfortunately. And Atalanta's goal is not regular, by the way, because the Ketelari was like, yeah, I was like, come on. But yeah, we are AC Milan, and with AC Milan, they don't even check, the VAR. Not interested to check that. There's no point in checking that, right? Because we're AC Milan, so we're not gonna complain. The management is not gonna complain about this. So we did find the tie with a beautiful assist from Leao, which this time chose to look at the man before crossing. So perfect assist, and then for Morata to score. And then the second half happens. Second half was boring. I almost fell asleep with the second half. It was incredibly boring to watch, and it was like, I don't know, it was just like a positional game, and nobody was trying anything. I think Atalanta was good with a tie at that point, and looked like Milan was good with a tie at that point. So I guess then in the end, corner kick, goal, done. Thanks to a lot of things, included the incredible Emerson Royal. So for this game, because otherwise I get too depressed, I will pretend Emerson Royal played an amazing game. So, man of the match, Emerson Royal. Worst, probably Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez didn't play well, unfortunately. But I guess it looks like he's lacking motivations. I don't know if it's for whatever is happening outside football or but other stuff. But it's like, it's hard to be motivated. I mean, it's hard to be motivated in this Milan because if you look at the standings, Milan is still seventh. It's going to be seventh for a while. We are not fighting for anything. We are not fighting for anything in Serie A. But do you think you can win the Champions League? Let's be real. You cannot win the Champions League. Maybe the Coppa Italia, But and if Milan arrives and stays like seventh throughout the year, which is at this point is not that impossible as a thing, and I don't think Milan can fix this because even if you change whatever, if you change, I don't know, the coach, whatever, It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. And the market was done too late and too random. The market was just too random. We needed more men. If you wanted Musa to do that kind of job, then you needed just keep Selemakers. Just keep Selemakers because it's the same. Does the same job. Is a little bit more tactical. He runs a lot, so I don't know why they gave away Selemakers, but and we're here. We're here. Think that we're here complaining because we gave away Selemakers. That when he was in AC Milan, we were kind of like, yeah, Selemakers, yeah, but not as a starter. So this is the level of AC Milan, by the way. So we didn't risk too much today. So defensively speaking, is an improvement, obviously. Um, the thing that I like the most, I guess, is the fact that we didn't just attack in the final third and we stayed there. You know how usually AC Milan like arrive in the final third and they stay there like this? We were attacking like a little bit lower this time, waiting like for spaces to use for Leao because Leao can just run and outrun everybody, but then Leao kind of turned off during the game. It was like, okay, I've done my assist, I'm good. That kind of attitude. But that's Leao. We know Leao. We saw a lot of players switching places, like renders going all over the place. The problem is that when renders gets nullified, like today, we lack some serious quality in the midfield. Because even if Musa helps defending, it does not have the same quality as renders, for example. Fofana is not technical. Fofana is like a good defensive midfielder, but like he stays there, right? He never goes and try to do stuff because he has to cover for everybody else in AC Milan. The defense, honestly, the defense wasn't that bad. Like Gabbia and Chao worked. Now the defense was kind of bad actually because it turned out this didn't play a great game. But yeah, Gabbia and Chao, they were good. Menyan was Menyan. I don't know. Do you know in the final minutes when he was on the floor? Do you think he was faking it or not? Like to let Loftus-Cheek coming in again? I don't know, because if he was faking it, not a big fan of these things. Because if this happens to us, like the opposing team does that, I get irritated. So it's never a good thing. But I'm not angry anymore. I guess that's good for me and for my health, because I'm just like mediocrity. Just mediocrity. Even if we played a decent game, this is not the AC Milan that I wish to see. This is we lack the players. That's it. Is not even on Fonseca. This one, like we just lack the real players that could make a great AC Milan. That's it. And if AC Milan stays like this, probably they're gonna sell Teo Hernandez. Yes, now this is a terrible moment, but would you sell Teo Hernandez to keep Terracciano or buy another Emerson Royal on the left? Amazing game from Emerson Royal, obviously. But you see what I mean? So Atalanta deserves to be first in Serie A. Deserve to be first in Serie A. We deserve to be seventh in Serie A because you get what you deserve. We defended with the 5-man, but Musa was a little bit too rough, and the goals we conceded, what I'd say partly his fault. The whole our whole right side is just not good enough. It's just not good enough for being AC Milan. Render was, as I said, was nullified by Atalanta, but also he kept going on the right side. So I don't know if he got confused or something, but he didn't play the best game. The substitutions were, as usual, very, very late. Too late. We should have changed the man way before. Like Morata wasn't much in the game at the end of the game, so I would just have took him off. Morata, he did usual sacrificed, but this time scored as well. So it's like the game itself wasn't that. I mean, the first half. The second half was very, very boring, and both teams didn't really push the win too much. In fact, the win from Atalanta came in the last minutes, right? So both teams were okay with tying the game. Something that I'm never okay with AC Milan, because for us, a tie right now is equal to a loss. We can't tie games anymore, and we can't do a win streak. Oh, we cannot do a win streak. If you look at the Serie A right now, the last 5 games of Serie A for AC Milan are starting from Atalanta are loss, win, tie, win. We have 4 losses and 4 draws and 6 wins in 14 games. That's a disaster. To me, this season is a failure. I mean, for everybody, I think is a failure, right? I don't believe anybody is happy with this. What can you boast that you can say you're happy about the game versus Inter and Real Madrid? Yeah, but that's look what it costed though to win those games, to win especially maybe the Inter game. But I don't know. I think I mean Milan is just too late this year. That's what it's gonna be. We're gonna wait for the next year Serie A? Man, that's a long time from now. It's a long time from now. We gotta talk about something too. It's just like this is not the spot AC Milan should be in. And to think that we did win the Scudetto a few years ago and now we are 7th, it kind of hurts. Especially like with this Juventus. Juventus is not scoring goals and we are below Juventus. We are below Lazio, Fiorentina, Inter, Napoli, Atalanta. Porca miseria. I don't know. Whatever we do now is gonna be too late. I said this? Yes. Great game from Emerson Royal. I said this? Yes. And if Bologna wins the next match, we're gonna be 8th. Not that it matters really. Nothing matters anymore. It's just like I'm sad to see this mediocrity and people being okay with this mediocrity. That's the sad part is people like being okay with this and this hurts me. It pains me. It pains me a lot to see AC Milan in this state because I love AC Milan. I've been watching AC Milan forever. And it just hurts. It just hurts. It just hurts. I might as well just do videos about Italy and showing you Italy, but this is a football channel, so. Vabbè, dai. At least enjoy your whatever you're gonna do today. Enjoy whatever you're gonna do today. I hope you're not too depressed by this. Yeah.